Hi Aries, my name is T. Welcome to So Help Me God. This energy reading is to find out who is craving your attention right now. I use multiple decks, including Tarot Tape by Tia Hutton on Etsy. There are black and white and colored versions of those decks, which I've actually combined for the purpose of this reading. If you find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's see what we have for you. God, please show me what I need to see on behalf of Aries. And please give them the discernment to know if and how these messages apply to them. Thank you. Two of Drops. Ooh, this one wants to come out. Queen of Drops. Seven of Flames. And I want to say that when I pulled this Queen of Drops, under the bottom of the deck, as I was still shuffling, it said the Five of Roots, which is akin to Pentacles in the traditional tarot. So I'll explain that, what that might mean. Page of Roots. Okay. And now, under the bottom of the deck is Page of Drops. Okay, so the person, Aries, who's craving your attention is someone who is definitely in love with you. There's a soulmate, an emotional connection. This doesn't have to do with relationships, work, school. It has nothing to do with any of that. It's a soulmate connection. And I believe of an emotional and romantic level, because these three cards here are in the black and white energy. So they're latent, they're underlying. But the one that came out in color is the Queen of Drops. So this is actually the strongest energy is what I'm getting from this particular spread. This is someone that I don't think that you are talking to this person right now. This is someone who really misses you, and you might miss them as well, because there was Five of Pentacles under the bottom when I pulled this card, which means a lack. A Five of Pentacles is a lack, an imbalance, and stability. So this is someone that you definitely had a relationship with. And maybe you do have a relationship with this person, but for some reason, they're missing you. They're lacking attention from you. Upper hand, courage, Seven of Flames. Now, it's possible that there is some power play dynamics going on. And at this point, you might have the upper hand. I don't know if that's by design, by your own actions, or if it's just whatever. It is what it is. It's the case. But it seems like you might have the upper hand with this person because there is that missing energy. They're missing you. Queen of Drops, I usually associate this with Scorpio energy. It doesn't have to be Scorpio. It could be any of the water signs or someone who is just in the emotional side of their personality right now, which makes sense because if they're in love with you, if you have this strong bond with this person, it makes sense for this to come out, them to be in a loving, vulnerable energy, because this is upright. So somebody has the upper hand, they have courage. And then the opposite of that, if it was in reverse, somebody is feeling vulnerable, blocked. So their love for you, they definitely are feeling vulnerable because of their love for you. They definitely have a soft spot, a sweet spot for you. You might also have Pisces or Scorpio in your chart. And this may be someone that brings out the softer side of you, but they definitely want to see you face to face. They might want to talk about some things in person. Pages are associated with youthfulness and learning and study, communication. And being that this is roots akin to pentacles in the traditional tarot, this person wants to see you face to face. They want to meet up with you. They might even communicate in a physical way, like with touch. Maybe that's how they get their feelings through. That's what I'm saying. It may not necessarily be a breakup, or this could be someone that with whom you're in an active, current, ongoing relationship with. But for some reason, they're missing you right now. Now, it could be that they're emotionally vulnerable and they just need some emotional support from you. That could be what the Five of Pentacles, that lack energy, is feeling like they're out of the cold, or out in the cold and want to come out from the colds. And it might be because, and their emotional vulnerability might be from something else not related to you. And it's like they want to cling to you to help them through that. It could also be that maybe you are focused on something else, maybe work or some sort of competition. That is detracting. That's distracting you a little bit, or not distracting you, but that you have to focus on this and you cannot necessarily focus on this person. So it's kind of detracting from you guys' bond right now, your connection right now. But there's definitely love there. There's definitely emotion. And to a certain extent, I'm just going to say it, for some of you, who's craving your attention might literally be your mom, a mother figure. I associate the Queen of Drops with Scorpio. Some people associate it with Cancer energy. And it could also be Pisces, because you might have Pisces somewhere in your birth chart. Being an Aries, it's quite possible that you have Pisces in it. But I think if this is not someone that you have a romantic connection with, romantic relationship with, the next possible association is a mother-child bond, because it says merged and nurture. So some of you guys, you might be so busy and so, working hard, playing hard, and just enjoying your life, living your life with a lot of fiery energy. But some of you guys just, you might need to check in with your mom, go and visit her, give her a call or something like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything wrong. It's just, I think she wants to hear from you. She's craving for your attention. If you haven't talked to her in a while, that's just, it's up to you. Just some food for thought. If you have a normal or positive relationship with your mother. Okay, let's see what else we have for you. Another thing about this is it could be indicative of Scorpio season, where this person is really, and we're in Scorpio season right now, so this person could be craving your attention right now, and this is a time indicator. Okay, so we have 5 of Swords that came out. You might have had an argument with this person. And that could be another reason why you're focused on something else. You guys might have had some kind of verbal battle. And it could be that this person is craving your attention because maybe they want to argue more, or maybe they want to squash the beef. And in some way, one of you feels like you have the upper hand because they're craving your attention and missing you. I'm thinking you have the upper hand, and it's pretty much by focusing on something else instead of this argument. And the deck was like this. So this one also wanted to come out, the Sun card, which is Leo energy. So I think that there's some sort of enlightenment and truth that's going to come out. This person is probably going to, with your latitude, just explain to you how they're feeling, just on an emotional level. And I think that you guys probably will be on the mend with each other and give each other some attention, like just subtle things, and it'll settle down and go back to normal, because the Sun is happiness. It's enlightenment and it's happiness. So if there was an argument between you guys, it could have been purposeful. It could have been some things that needed to be said. They say that genuine couples or genuine friends, they're able to argue, or they're able to speak honestly, even when it's tough, or even when they're upset about something. They're able to talk about things in an honest way, even uncomfortable feelings or things that's not all positive and rosy. And I think that this in a way caused a newfound closeness, or it will, some sort of enlightenment and some sort of understanding between you guys. Something positive is going to happen from that argument. I think you will maybe gain some sort of mutual respect. If it was something that either one of you or both of you guys did something that the other one did not like, set that person off, I think when you talk about it honestly, you'll be able to move forth knowing, okay, as long as you respect it, that this is this person's boundary, and is going to cause it's going to cause a happy strengthening in your bond. And this could also, the Five of Swords and Sun coming out, it could also be some kind of untruth or some lie, or maybe even a misunderstanding that came to light as well. Somebody might have admitted that they told a fib about something, and that could have been part of the hard feelings as well. But whatever this is, it's going to work itself out because you have the Sun there, which is happiness, enlightenment. You guys will know where you stand, especially if you're able to, with this being in the black and white energy, it could have been something that went haywire the last time you guys met up. But I think if you meet up again, it's going to lead to you guys getting back on the same page. And there might be, some more crying or talking about hashing out resentments or hurt feelings and all that kind of stuff. But as long as you guys address it honestly, you'll be able to get through it. Because there's some kind of disappointment there, but under here, under the bottom of this deck, there's Page of Drops, which is apologies, emotional communication. There was some kind of hurt feeling there, resentment or disappointment or some kind of sadness, hurt feelings, but there's going to be amends. And this person is craving your attention, because it seems like they definitely feel that you are worth working this out with. And if you feel that way about them too, consider, you prove your point, you have the upper hand. So consider maybe kind of giving them that latitude as well. Okay. Thank you, Aries. That's what I have for you.